Hi guys, this video is about factory overhead and how we apply it in a job cost situation. I'm going to use problem 15-4b as the example in this case. And this is the Pavelka Company. And I'll call this a schedule to calculate overhead application rate. So, this is for the year ended December 31. The way this calculation works is we have to first estimate what our total overhead is going to be. In this case, they've given us a list of all the overhead items, including indirect labor, factory supervision, factory rent, factory utilities, factory insurance, depreciation, repairs, supplies, and miscellaneous. So that is a total of $750,000. This is an estimate. We're doing this at the beginning of the year based on what we estimate to be our factory overhead costs. They will likely not be exactly what that is, but again, it's an estimate. And we are also going to estimate the labor cost for the whole year with 50 employees that are going to work 2,000 hours. So that means the total direct labor is 100,000 hours. On average, the laborers earn $15 an hour. So that total direct labor cost is estimated to be $1.5 million. So if we get the relationship between the overhead cost, estimated to be $750,000, and the labor cost, estimated to be $1.5 million, we can calculate that relationship as 50%. In other words, for every dollar of labor cost that gets incurred in a job, we're going to apply 50 cents of overhead. So now to use that to apply to jobs during the year, we had labor cost for each job, which was a total of $1,473,000. In other words, our estimate was $1.5 million, but we actually only incurred direct labor cost of $1,473,000. So now we're going to multiply the direct labor times the 50% rate on every one of our jobs. To show the amount of overhead that should be applied to each job. In effect, we're taking 1/2 of the direct labor charges for each job, which is a total of $736,500, even though our estimate was $750, but we actually spent $725,000 on overhead. So if we take the amount that was applied and subtract what we actually spent actual factory overhead, $725, it means that we over applied $11,500. So we're going to make a journal entry to debit factory overhead. And all this is going to do is balance out the factory overhead account to be 0. And we're going to put a credit to cost of goods sold. Now, technically, that $11,000 credit should be applied to the jobs. However, it's a small amount compared with the total of $736,500. So it's not really going to skew things from a costing standpoint. So we just put it into cost of goods sold and forget about it. This is a very common way to do it. Frankly, I would probably just leave it alone. But what this just means is that our 50% application rate is a tiny bit too high. It's not anything to worry about, but it is just a tiny bit higher than what we actually spent. So hopefully that gives you a good idea of how we apply factory overhead in a job cost situation. Thanks for listening. I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.